Hello guys, hope you're doing great. So let's get to the next lesson for today. Remember, we're already on phase 7. We're done with phase 6. Our last lesson was accumulation, manipulation, and distribution. So we are done with phase 6. So today we are going to be talking about phase 7A, which is identifying market maker and sell models. So and this as well is more of a practical lesson. So I'm going to be doing more of the lessons on the chat. Okay, so with that said, let's get straight to the chat. So here is my chat. I'm going to first of all show you how the profile looks like, how the market maker and the buy and sell profile looks like on the chart. Okay, so that you will be able to spot it too as well on your chart. Okay, so identify market maker, sell and buy model. So how does the model looks like? How does the profile looks like? Okay, so basically there are things that you have to put into consideration. Remember, every lesson that I'm giving you, I'm taking you back to institutional order flow, right? Everything is in line with the institutional order flow. Okay, so now this is how the profile for a sell model looks like. We have something like this, which is like an accumulation phase. Price moves away from it, drops down to somewhere, creates a little consolidation, and it goes further down, creates another consolidation, then it reaches a PD array. Okay, remember that it reaches a PD array, and then now consolidates, starts bullishness, and then we have something here like this. All right, this is how the market makers buy model looks like. Okay, here we have the origin of consolidation. All right, origin of consolidation. Origin of consolidation. Let me put that at the top for you. Okay, so here is our origin of consolidation. This is where price left before it dropped this much. So, and on the way of dropping, we spot like it can be 2 or 1 consolidation phases, all right, on this from the move from the origin of consolidation. It can be more, but the main thing here is for you to understand the concept behind all this, right? So we have the origin of consolidation here. Price consolidates and it leaves this area dropping down. It can leave like a trendline phantom here or equal highs, all right? So which is the origin of your consolidation. So it drops to a certain level, it creates an accumulation again, it leaves that area again and it drops further down. Now, where this particular level is a PD array, okay? It's not on space, right? This should be either an order block. What is that? Go back to H4, please. All right. This can either be a level of a bullish order block, can be a bullish order block, or a support level, right? Support level. Support level. Okay. Let me put it right down here. Let me put it at the bottom, middle, and 24. No, bottom, center. Thank you. Bottom. No, small. Let's put it at 20. So now your origin of consolidation here, it starts from somewhere, as I can say again. Okay, from here, let's say it could be starting from a fair value gap. You have some kind of accumulation from a fair value gap or something. Okay, it starts from there, and it starts to drop down. It drops down to a level of a bullish order block or a support level, right? A support level. And mind you, price dropping to this level, there is sometimes that is going to give you a stop hunt. If it's just like in a support level, there's sometimes that it can come and then it gives you a stop watch, all right? It rates some stops here before it goes back up, right? And then this stop ratio is always limited to around 40 pips. Okay, its price can do a stopwatch here of about 40 pips. You understand? If it is just a mere support level, but if you have a key order block here, price is going to respect the order block and then gives you this little consolidation or confirmation on smaller time frames as something like this, and then we start back the move back up, right? We have another consolidation here. Price can consolidate, fill back a fair value gap, it moves up again, it consolidates, fills a fair value gap, it moves on again. And the target of this model is to come back and clear the highs of this origin of consolidation. That's where your target is, all right? Once you spot this first movement, once you are able to spot this move, and then you see confirmations here, your target is going to be the origin of the consolidation. That's where price is going to be going for. And this is in line with your IOF, okay? This is still in line with your IOF. You understand? So once you see price, let's say on the daily time frame, price is pushing up and price push ups, clears these stops here, and then it comes back to respect another block here, right? And then now after the respecting of this other block, you know that the institutional order flow is bullish. Price is going to be heading for external range liquidity. Okay. Now heading to smaller time frames, you can spot a consolidation here. If you're able to spot a consolidation here, and then price comes back down to this PD array, which can be another block here from the daily time frame. And then from the 4-hour or 1 hour, you try spotting some accumulations on this pullback down here. That's a buy model. That's a buy profile, a market maker buy profile for you. Okay. So what I just did here, this is a market maker buy profile. All right. Let me put it market maker buy profile, or put it market maker buy model, right? That's a market maker buy model here for you. So it's the same thing with a sell model. You can have the origin of your consolidation to be somewhere. Price moves up, it gives you a little consolidation. It fills some fair value gap, it goes back up again, some consolidation. Then it reaches to a PD array, right? It reaches to a PD array. It gives you some consolidation from there, and then it drops, gives you some fair value gap fills, drops, and then the target is for price to come back to the origin of this consolidation. Okay, the target is for price to come back down to the origin of this consolidation here, to come back and clear this low, right? The origin of the this is still in line with the institutional order flow. So the main thing for you to do here is to be able to spot these consolidations, right? It's for you to be able to spot these consolidations. Let me trying to make this look good. Okay. Here is your origin of your consolidation. Price consolidates, that's the origin. All right. Same thing here. Price consolidate, moves forward, consolidates, and it moves forward. This can be seen on all the time frames. Remember, it is still in line with your institutional order flow. All right. Nothing is out of context. Nothing is out of context. It should still be in line with your institutional order flow. So price hits a PD array, could be another block or a resistance zone. All right. Could be another block or resistance zone. And remember, I said price can do a stop hunt here. It depends how the high is, all right? It depends how the level is. If it is an old high, price can come and do a stop hunt from that old high. But if the structure is cleared down, price can be reacting to just a bearish order block and to go down, right? So this, in this case here, this is your sell model, right? This is your sell model here. Market maker sell model, right? Target is the origin of the consolidation, all right? The origin of the consolidation, that's the liquidity line here, that's the target, okay? So in this case, here is your market maker sell model, right? This is your market maker sell model here. So look at these structures very well. It's going to help as we move on. Remember, I said everything is in line with your structure, okay? Everything is in line with structure. There is nothing that is out of context. So I'm going to be taking this out, and then we start looking at some practical examples, right? So now looking at this point here, this is Euro USD. This is Euro USD, and the price already gave us signals for selling on higher time frames. I mean, on the dollar index. I will not be going deep to that. I just want to show you this example here. So now price came back down to this bullish order block. So this is our bullish order block from the daily time frame. Daily OB. Daily OB. Okay. So here, price is reacting to a PD array. Price is reacting to a PD array, okay? It's not on the air. Price came back down to the PD array. So where did price came from? Price came from this other block here. Price was reacting from this level, okay? So remember I said everything is in context. Price will not just start from air to come down. So price went up, react to this level, came back down, reacted to this other block. So now, how are we going to know if this is a market maker buy model, right? So suppose that price is still somewhere around this area. Suppose that price is still somewhere around this area. How are we going to know if this is going to be a market maker buy model? So this candle here, taking the high and the low of this is already a bullish confirmation, and it is a flagship reversal. That's, I think I told you guys that. That's a flagship reversal pattern. That's a flagship reversal pattern. You see price taking the high and the low of the previous candle in a flagship, in a PD array zone reversal. Make it 10, 11, 10. So that's our flagship reversal, all right? It's already our flagship reversal. So we're going to be going down to the 4 hour to try to see if we can spot some. Okay, so this is what we have on the 4 hour. So where's the origin of consolidation? This is it here, right? This is an old high now, and it is going to be the origin of our consolidation. Origin of consolidation. That's our origin of consolidation. Put it at the top and at the center. Okay, so that's the origin of our consolidation. So here we have our first consolidation, which came back to fill this institutional order flow, right? I mean IOF ED. That's our institutional order flow entry drill at this point, right? So price came back to fill that. Same thing here, price came back to fill that. That's another accumulation, right? So we have like 2 boxes already of accumulations here. So this is the last one, and you notice that price did a stop hunt, right? This stop hunt here is just to clear this, was just to clear this low, but remember price is already inside the daily order block, okay? This is a smart money reversal. Price clears the low, and then it went for the high. What did we, in our last lesson, we talked about this, right? Accumulation, manipulation, and distribution. So this was the accumulation. Price manipulates down, clearing this low, and then it expands up, right? So where will your entry be? Where are you going to be taking your entry, right? So whatever price does up here, you are waiting for price at a premium area to buy, and that can be from this other block, okay? Remember I gave you this list. I told you that for more confirmations, you can wait for price to take out the high of the accumulation range, and then it comes back to your PD array, okay? Comes back to the discount level before you engage. And if you engage here, what are we expecting? We're expecting a buy model formation. Price is not just going to run on a straight line to go and clear the high of our of the origin of consolidation. So price is not just going to be running on a straight line to go and do that. So we are going to be expecting a move of a market maker buy model, right? Remember, price left from here, it didn't just drop to a straight line. This is how it moves. So price, we are expecting price to have some consolidation boxes somewhere, some consolidations here for further movement to the upside. Okay, so let me just play price and see what it does. So here, this is our H4 order block. This one is our H4 order block. So from there, remember, all this is coming from the higher time frame. Okay, it's coming from a higher time frame perspective. All right, so here already I could be taking my entry from here, my stop loss from here, and then my target is going to be the origin of this consolidation, and that's the 1 to 3 and about 284 pips. Okay, that's already a 284 pips. This is just from this other block. Okay, but now I'm going to, my stop loss are going to be below this zone. All right, this is the low. If price is taking this zone, it means that price will definitely take this low as well. Okay, it means that price is definitely going to be taking this low as well. So we are waiting now to see if price is going to be giving us a market maker buy model, right? Remember, we have spot this one already. We have the origin of our consolidation. Price drop down to a PD array of the daily order block, and then where is our next target? It should be this high, right? So I'm just going to play price. Let's see what price does from there. Let's just see what price does. Let's see what price does here. Okay. So here is our another accumulation. Another accumulation here. Yes, we have an IOFED here. So our main target is the high of this. So this as well. This was just accumulation, manipulation, distribution, right? Price reacting back to the other block here. So this is how simple this is, guys. It's just for you to be able to spot them, and it's always for you to spot it, it should be in line with the institutional order flow. All right, it should still be in line with your IOF. All right, and like, for example, this looks like another one here. This is origin of this consolidation. Price took out the stop losses from here. It went back up to a PD array. This on the and there was a lesson I made on this, and at this point, price was reacting to a weekly order block. Let's just, I mean, weekly CB. Let's just check that out, and you're going to see it. So price came back up to this weekly order block, right? This is a weekly order block. Weekly order block. Let me put it W1 bearish OB. Okay, so that's a bearish order block right there. And looking at it from the 4-hour perspective, we're going to see that price came back up to that weekly order block. And coming back to that weekly order block, we had some consolidation here, right? And another consolidation, and then what again? Price hits a support level. This support level now is a weekly order block, right? So we have like 3 consolidations here. Price made, this is the origin. So our target for this sell is going to be this low, okay? It's going to be this low, which is the origin of our consolidation, right? Origin of consolidation, Put it at the bottom, put it thin. Okay, that's the origin of our consolidation right there. Remember, our IOF from the weekly time frame is bearish. So whatever we're doing here, we are not looking to be buying. All right, our main target for the selling here is to come down to this level. So if I was to be the one, my main target is going to, once I spot all this, once I spot this consolidation right up to this level, price hitting a PDRA, which is the weekly order block, all my focus now is going to have an entry, right? Price hitting it gave us an expansion here, and this is a fair value gap right there, which is going to be your IOFED, right? This is your IOFED. That's a good entry for you, the IOFED, institutional order flow entry drill, puts at the inside, and then that is it. So here I'm going to be taking an entry in line with my institutional order flow, my stop loss above that level, and where is my take profit? Right below, down to the origin of the consolidation, and that's a 1-to-6 risk reward ratio of how many pips? 286 pips. Okay, so everything that is happening within this range, my main target is just to add more sales, right? I know that this is where price is coming down for right from the weekly. The IOF is bearish, and looking at it from the 4-hour and the 1-hour time frame, all I'm interested to do here is to add more selling positions. Okay, it's just to add more selling positions. So price went back right up there to the other block, and then to this other block, you see that, and then it gave a huge expansion to the downside. It gave a huge expansion to the downside. So this is an inefficiency. Can be waiting for price to come back to that area to balance this, giving us another box of another accumulation, and where we could take some shots again for a further down move. Okay. So this is how it is. It is in line with the institutional order flow. Okay, everything is in line with the institutional order flow. Once you see this, this is another accumulation phase that is happening here. Remember, your target is right down here. Your target is right down here. Okay, there is nothing that is out of context. Everything is in context. Everything is in context at this point. Okay, so let me see the 4-hour 4-hour time frame. 4-hour time frame. See price did an IFED here. So at this point, you're going to be a seller, and your target should still remain this level. Okay, so at this point here, you could be adding more sales. Yeah, but your main target is for price to drop down to this level. So price came back up to fill this inefficiency up here, and then that is it. Okay, that's now the IFFD that we had on the 1-hour time frame has been filled. Okay, this is the level. Price came back up, fill that, and then we'll start the move down. So if price filling this, if you are still scared to sell, once you see this expansion down, you can spot this. This is an entry for you again. All right. So, and this is another, this is a broken entry, price broke this, you enter from there. Exactly. So that is how it is. And from there, you are going to be targeting the origin of the consolidation. Okay. You're going to target the origin of the consolidation. This is not, oh guys, this is just too much. All right. This is, remember I said it's not going to, you might have some areas, few consolidations more than the other. It's not a law. Okay. It's not a law. It's just for you to understand, first of all, to understand the main concept. All right, this is how the structure looks like. Goes up, comes back down to the origin of the consolidation, and going up, you can spot these areas, spot these accumulations. This is what makes the market maker profile. All right, here you can have equal lows. Here we have but a trend line phantom. I don't know if you know about the trend line phantom. Trend line phantom is just series of areas where traders will want to be buying as the next touch to a trend line, right? Connect these two lows and they want to buy from here. So here's a trend line phantom. The market makers, they know that below it rests the stop loss of those people that are buying from here. So it's a trend line phantom, and the market is going to be coming for that liquidity. Okay. So that is it. Let's see if we'll have some again. Remember, I said all this is in context. All this is in context. You don't miss out on anything. You don't miss out on anything. So what happened here? Price went up right from here origin of consolidation. What happened? Let's do this and see where price was going back up to. We talked about this here in this market maker sell model. Price formed an AMD pattern, right? Price formed an AMD pattern. Price forms an AMD pattern. Accumulation, manipulation, and distribution, right? Simple as that. Where's the origin of consolidation? This is here. Your IOF is bearish. Price comes back to fill this inefficiency. What happens after filling it? Price has to drop to the origin of your consolidation, okay? So anything that is happening within whatsoever range, your main target should be the origin of the consolidation, okay? This is just how it looks like. So everything is in context from PDRS to PDRS, from internal range liquidity to external range liquidity. Everything is in context from external range liquidity to internal and vice versa, okay? And all this is happening based on PDRs. It's happening based on higher time frames, institutional order flow. It's happening based on higher time frame, institutional order flows, okay? So you see what the 4 hour, the daily is doing, then so looking at this level here, price came back up to this other block. If you want to spot this from the daily time frame or 4 hour, you discover that you have a very clean market sell model. Origin of consolidation, we have some equal lows here. We have equal lows. So remember I said the kind of liquidity that's lying here too is very important, okay? You have your first consolidation, second consolidation somewhere there, second consolidation, third consolidation. So price hits your PDR from the weekly time frame. So what are you expecting? Consolidation, consolidation down to the origin of the move, okay? So looking at this here, you can just play price and make it at a breakout structure, price went back to the other block, IFAD, price dropping drastically, coming back to fill this inefficiency, and boom, that is it. We have filled this inefficiency. Our main target is for price to clear the low of the institutional order flow, right? So everything is in concept, everything is in concept, nothing is left out, right? So on all the time frames, I mean, you can spot this on any time frame, You just have to put the things that are necessary into consideration, okay? Just have to put the things that are necessary into consideration. Price should be leaving a support level, like I said. Here, here can be a bearish order block or a support level, right? And remember I said for a support level, which is like an old, for a support level, which will be like an old high, right? An old high, price can come to it and do a stop hunt, okay? Do a stop hunt before it starts moving back down. And coming back down somewhere here, another liquidity area, okay? Another liquidity area. That is it, okay? So, and within this move, you know what to look for, okay? So all this can happen in all time frames, and it's still in line with the institutional order flow, still in line with institutional order flow, okay? It can be found on the 1 year time frame, 1 month time frame. This is the 1 month, this 1 year time frame, okay? This is the 1 year time frame, and looking at this 1 year time frame, if you look critically, you will discover that price came back down here. rebalance this inefficiency. This should be the origin of consolidation. So here you go into the monthly time frame. You're going to see something there clearly, right? So price came back down here. This was like an origin of consolidation. Price came, took this low, went back right up. Okay, the institutional order flow here is bullish. So price came down, took this the low of this accumulation here, and then boom, it went back up, right? So this is still the same concept. It happens on all the time frames. All the time frames in line with your institutional order flow. Okay, price reacting to this PD array. Before it did, what happened? We had some accumulations on the way, right? We had some accumulations. So here is like the origin of this move. Okay, it's like the origin of consolidation, and you have somewhere, this is a trend line phantom, right? So price is going to be coming for that, and that will be a target if you have an entry from this premium level. This is a discount zone, right? Using your FIP from here to here, price reacted nicely to the 65 and 705 sweet spot level, right? So buying from here because of this other block here, that's your market maker, and your target is going to be the origin of consolidation, right? So this is just to make you understand that when you backtest this and you see a picture, a profile like this, you need to know what to expect. All right. It's not like you start to go to a chart, you forget about other things, and you just start looking at market. No, no, no. You have to have it in mind. You have to have it in mind. And when you see price reacting in a way, you say, okay, hey, this is a market maker model. You know what to expect. You know what to look out for. Okay. So these are more confluences that you can add to your trades for prices too, and you will see the beauty of price. Okay, it's not like now when if I'm doing analysis, if this has happened, then I'm expecting price to go up. I will not just push price like this, right? Try to pave a way for price, right? Try to make price, try to forecast a good movement for price. You're trying to understand what I mean. So suppose that, let's just say this is the origin of a consolidation. This is Euro USD, right? And Euro USD is likely going to be coming for this high. This is the present move of Euro USD. So with this, I will be like, okay, this is another block here, right? And price is going to react from that other block. This is another area here. And then this is another area here. Okay. So with this in mind, I'm going to be creating levels of consolidation for price, right? With this in mind, I'm going to be creating levels of this is how you can actually forecast price. This is how you can actually forecast the movement of price. So price is going to clear this level. So this is what I'm going to do. I will say, all right, let's come back to this other block here. It moves up, gives us a consolidation, goes up again, consolidation, goes up, consolidation, and then finally it clears the high of the origin of consolidation, right? So price reacting to this other block here will give us a pushback a little down to somewhere, maybe to this other block from here. And then from there, price moves up, right? Remember I said it might not just be another block where price is reacting to. It can be an old low that price will clear. It will do a stop hunt, right? Price is a level of a support. Price has done a stop hunt here. So this is what we can be expecting, like a market maker buy model, right? So I think that's it. Not making it too long. You can go to your charts, you backtest, and you backtest again. All right. So that was it for identify market maker, sell, and buy model. Our next lesson, that's phase 8. I will teach you how to read the commitment of traders report. And phase 9, we're going to be going into risk management and psychology. Phase 10, we're going to be putting all things together. Okay, so gradually we coming to the end of the training lessons, and with this we're going to continue with live session tradings, Zoom questions, and so on and so forth. Right, so thank you guys for being there. I wish you good trading.